Tone, what a day it is, mate. What a day. Episode 97. Jesus Christ, I'm up and about. Usually we've got like a little Greek cockroach there, haven't we? Tasselator. But where is the great man? He's probably in line waiting for grand final tickets, Tone. Now, talking about lying,
absolutely.
Tony. Last Saturday night, the whole Polty familia were thoughts and prayers. They thought that you were going to, I don't know, pass away, Tone, from a bit of gout, but we're not sure. You actually fell down the stairs at the train station after an afternoon on the beers, and you've missed the last 3 steps.
Yes, I did. It was I blame the steps.
Oh.
Yeah, they they weren't even.
Yeah, Tone, tell us the good news. Who picked you up?
Oh, 2 lovely little young ladies, probably in their early 20s, picked me up, made sure I was all right. Yeah.
They picked up the old man, just like, you're all right there, mate. Yeah, and you were like, and you reckon you were gone. You're about to cry.
Oh, about cry. Didn't know what had happened. A bit strange, you know.
The Japanese beer tone, yeah. But we welcome the great man himself, Stephen Harney, aka the races.
Yes,
the king of New Zealand, the king of Dubbo.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've come off a bit of there, so we're up and about today.
And we replaced one Carlton flog with another, but I can't mention the word flog and mention your name, Ray. I can't do it, Steve, because I actually rate you. I really, really enjoy you. So I can't say.
Fair enough if you did. I could understand if you did, but I appreciate that you left it out, so we're good to go tonight.
Steve, good day today. You threw out a couple. Bennett horses too.
Yeah. Nath took one up there to Dubbo for the cup up there, and duly saluted just earlier on there about 20 minutes ago. And stuck another one up there, Mojo Classic, down the outside. So we've got a little bit of play money there for tomorrow, ready to go.
I know you're good in New Zealand. I know you're pretty good up in Rocky for some reason. Didn't know you were good at Dubbo, but well done. You had 2 tips there today. They both salute.
Mate, I had to go a little left of field and a little wet track up there. So, yeah, we threw a few darts and we've landed a couple, so we're happy.
Now, I know Dad sometimes complains about how many tips you do throw out. I don't think he's complaining today.
Mate, who would know? He'll comment soon. Don't worry about that. He's letting me know that he doesn't bet before 12. So
he doesn't bet before 12.
Doesn't bet before 12. And
I love it. I love it. Yeah, dads are the best, Tone, aren't they? Just mate. They're like you, Tone. They're like you, mate. You'd win the lottery and they'd start complaining they'd have to go pick it up. Like seriously. Oh, geez, this touch lotto winnings are heavy. God, Anyway, last week race, we're not too sure what happened. Episode 95, 97. Saturday was really tough. Tony, your titanium tip, Written Beauty was ugly. Jockey error.
Oh, obviously, Pike is a scumbag. Look, whenever I'm on him, he runs like a busted ass, and when I'm not on him, he puts in an effort. But I've put him up there with Tommy Berry now, so my black book of banned jockeys is almost full.
So you've got the professor.
Enough. Yeah, he's finished. No, he's out. Done.
I think you only gave him 2 chances, though, Tone.
2, yeah, but how many chances did I give him across in the West? So he had more than his share. So no, he's out.
Steve, did you see Written Beauty's race last week?
I did, mate. I actually tipped it myself and was on after.
You did tip it too. That's right.
It was sort of one of those. It was just a nothing run. It sort of he was posted. He didn't go forward. He didn't go back. It was just he was just happy to hang out there and dry, and he found the line okay. But I reckon he could ride it.
He was back. He was
just gave it none. That was all.
Yeah, it was very ordinary, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so ordinary.
It came home all right. I think it actually ended up running 4th in a way, but
it got closer than I actually thought.
It was so far back on the turn though, when it was like, as you said, it was a bit nothing. Pez had political debate. We thought it wasn't going to get a run, and it didn't. There was no scratchings in the race. Magical Mardo tipped political debate as well, and he's actually tipped it again tomorrow. Voldemort, the man we can't name. But political debate runs around tomorrow at $2, and Mardo's all over it. But Blazero, I got to meet a bit of mail from the Bennett Racing team there. Race the boys were on, and it absolutely ran like me, as in busted.
You put the anchor on it?
I put the anchor, of course. And the first time in 5 weeks, Tassie on a Saturday was a howler. Old Howe just didn't do too much at all, Tone.
Yes, no, very, yeah. Taz's his little bit of a run came to an end, or his big run, I should say, because he's been really on the pump. So,
right.
yeah.
Should we mention the war, Tone, and mention that Taz has had enough of us? He's blown up. He's not happy with. We've coined him the nickname, Razor, the CEO. So the CEO, he's had enough, and he's put a line through us, Tone, has he?
Yeah, well, I heard a little bit of a story about Taz.
Oh.
I heard that he had a secret conversation with Razor, and Razor said, "Get down there and get the grand final tickets now." So that's why he's not here. He's lining up for the granny tickets.
Right.
I've sent him down there. I told him to grab 2 for myself as well. So
Right. So it's all in the family, and yeah, let's hope that Big H is running around instead of his brother Ben, Benny Mackay and Harry.
Mackay.
Yeah,
mate, he'll be right. He'll be there when the whips are cracking. Well, I hope.
Now, talking about when the whips are cracking, Taz, we're thinking about you, mate. Thoughts and prayers.
Yes.
We heard he's a little bit under the weather, Ray. So, as I said, you're a beautiful step in, gorgeous man that you are.
Look, if I've got his blessing, I'm very, very happy if I've got his blessing. So let's for everyone.
I've just mentioned the word beautiful, gorgeous a few times because, Rays, we're going to get into your tip. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
But before that, oh, shit, hang on, don't. Can I just pump myself up here a bit, as I usually do?
Oh, yes.
How good was Wednesday on the Polty page?
Mate, look, you don't need a tip on a sad day. You just honkers. We're not going to call you the king of honkers. We'll call you the emperor of honkers. Because it's in Africa. So, you know,
I should just give Saturday away, Tom.
Absolutely. Don't even think about Saturdays anymore.
Yeah, no, I was pretty stoked, right? I know sometimes you follow us in, Stephen. It was you were pretty pumped up on the Wednesday. You thought it was pretty good. So thanks, mate.
You got plenty of winners. There's money coming in. So you've done a fantastic job.
Yeah. Don't forget Taz too. Taz, you know, he threw out Lavina, which was a Pez's push about 3 weeks ago, where it ran like a me again. And a busted. And he actually tipped Star Chaos at 20 skins, and it pays $10. So Taz was on fire. Pez found Cross Creek. Now, I was pretty proud of his tip, Race, because it form read like Tony trying to climb downstairs at a fucking station after an afternoon on the piss. Like it read wrong, but for some reason I had a sixth sense that it was going to salute in that race. And then, of course, Pez throws out a couple of tips over in Honkers and ends up about 30 skins, the double. The twins up in Cairns, Lukey Blake and Geordie Blake are up and about, Tone.
Yeah, they're unbelievable. The boys up there, geez, they must be driving around in bloody new cars. And, you know, they're probably wearing new Jordans. Barney's not, but, you know, because...
I think they got their boat fixed or something, they were saying. Well, I don't know. Barney was saying some bullshit about getting their boat fixed or something. So that's always good. But I tell you what, the boys, they got a horse up there called Bodyism, Annie, what we call Annie Girl. And it's had so many problems. It won 6 in a row, I think, in one prep up in Cairns. It was looking to go to the city, win a miss race. And then it's finally showed a bit the other day and was close up third. Should have won. Justin Stanley jumped off and said, "I cost you today, boys. We should have won that." So take a look out for Modernism up in Cairns. It's hoof on the till next start. But enough about me, because it's always about me, Tone. But today it's all about Stephen and you.
No, not about me. No.
Yeah, I think Razor was getting a bit upset when I started calling him gorgeous and beautiful and all this, but it was leading into this. New Zealand, Avondale, race 6, number 7. So gorgeous.
Certainly.
Yeah, no, so gorgeous. This is a progressive little mare. Her form card doesn't read it. 11 starts, 2 wins, 1 second. And last start on the 25th, she came out, missed the kick, ended up back about 7th or 8th, worked through the field, on the bend, just tracked the leader in, peeled out. And the strongest part of a race was the last couple of hundred, and she put about 4 or 5 on him on a heavy 10. So and that was at Avondale as well. So she's back to the same course. The weight, there's not much in the weight difference. Gate 13, late in the day, heavy 10, could be a blessing in disguise. But, you just hope it wasn't one of those little one-off heavy track wins.
Yeah.
But the way she ran through the line, she's got plenty of scope and upside, and I reckon 340s, it's an absolute bet. I really, really like her.
It's funny how the Japanese jocks seem to drift towards New Zealand now and not Australia.
They do. There's plenty of them.
There's plenty of them there, isn't there? Like, it's a wonder. Maybe it's a little bit easier with the visas, Tone. I'm not sure, but I know New Zealand's pretty open to immigration and stuff. But it's good. Yeah, Yanni, he can ride too, old Yanni. Yanni, get up.
And the race isn't much harder than last start either. So, and the time she ran for the last 600, last 200, I suppose it's just a matter of slotting in from 13. And, she's going to look the winner at some stage.
A question without notice, race, and this will see how good you are, but the Richards team, is he gone? Is he JW? Is he finished? Is he?
He's been gone for about a month now. Mark Walker's come back from Singapore now. He's running the stable.
Right.
So and he's obviously you've got the team already set up, so you come in the lead role, and they're still getting plenty of winners. Yeah, that's right. I noticed they've got a couple of new silks there too, apart from the ones that always win. Yeah, exactly. They are. I think they're starting to, invite a lot of outside sort of horses into the stable too.
Yep.
So I suppose that's just a corner of the market. But
race 6, number 7, So Gorgeous, in Avondale, New Zealand.
Get on.
It's a Razor's Peaky Blinder. Let's go. Saturday, we got up to the Brisbane Quaddie. Now, Tone, we're staying up in Brisbane probably for one more week. Are you okay with that?
Oh, okay with that. Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because we haven't had a quaddie since I was skinny. Like, that's how long it feels like, Tone. It feels like, you know what I mean? Like, we're going okay. We're walking down those stairs, Tone, and we think we're planting our foot on the right steps. And then all of a sudden we just miss one. And then that's it. We're tumbled over, getting picked up by a couple of sticks.
Yeah, we're going off the rails a bit there. The rails a bit.
But Tony, the good news is this week, Taz is out.
Oh, that's right. Yes. It could be the week.
We're pretty stoked. Another one. That doesn't get any better. Oh, who can forget Lukey Mullen, Tone?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, no one rides an inflatable flamingo just like the great man from WA. And then, of course, we had the great man himself in Ando. Ando, don't worry about that. But then we've got the captain. Woodsy steering the ship. It's his 3rd week in a row. I think he's got the record, Grace. I think he's got the record, the captain. All right, let's see what the great man says.
G'day guys, Captain Woodsy here again.
Is that a bit soft, Tone?
Yeah, a bit soft, yeah.
Oh, jeez. All right, I'll turn the microphone up, Razor. Give me a second. The great man himself.
G'day guys, Captain Woodsy here again. Got my numbers for the quaddie on Saturday at Eagle Farm. Just before I do that, I hear you guys had a pretty good day yesterday.
Oh.
I got home from work and my stepson goes, guess what? I said, what? He goes, won $100 today. I said, how? He goes, backing the horses, we put a line through it. And I said, F you, because I didn't have a bloody bet, did I? Anyway, my numbers for Saturday are, and I've upgraded to a phone instead of a piece of paper. I'm getting very mature. My numbers are 1, 2, 8, 10, and 11, but I am very worried about the 7. The reason I've left the 7 out, I have it on good authority that it's like the Billy Fields song, Bad Habits. So hopefully it has bad habits and it doesn't get up and put us out. So if there's any scratchings in my numbers, put it straight in. All right, guys, have a good night and cheers.
Perfect.
Wow. I think whoops, where are we? I think Woodsy's getting a bit Hollywood here, boys. No, what do you
He's
think?
gone- Oh, fantastic effort there. It's good to see our familiar there's making money. 100 here, 100 there. And, you know,
What about the Billy Fields thing, the bad habits tone? You would have been
Oh,
up and
yes,
about
yeah.
that.
Billy Fields, yes, yes.
That's your generation, big man. You would have been with the
Absolutely.
white shirt, the chest out, the gold chain on, the fake gold chain.
Oh no, Taz is the gold chain. I'm not.
Oh,
green.
yeah. You wouldn't have had a
like-
gold chain. You would have hopped it, have a bet. Woodsy, thanks, mate. Bit of Hollywood there, Rays. I'm not sure what was going on, but
I loved it.
loved it. He's got 1, 2, 8, and 10. He had the 11 in. He wanted to put the 7, but we know with Vinco, it just misses the start. It just doesn't jump. But if it does, like obviously like 3 starts or 2 starts back, it did jump and it flogged them. So basically the 7's in because the 11 scratched. So if Vinco jumps, and Benny Thompson, I tell you what, I really rate him as a bit of a jock, Ben.
Yeah.
Is he ex-Vic, Steve?
Yeah, he
Yes,
certainly
we
is. His old man's Jason Thompson, the champion greyhound trainer from Cranbourne.
Right.
Oh,
Because he's a bit mature, isn't he? He's not a kid, is he?
No, he just married Steph Thornton the other day.
Oh,
Terrain,
wow. He struck gold in those hills.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So Woodsy's got 1, 2, 7, 8, and 10. We're on to the great man himself. Tone, 4, 5, 8, and 10. Wunderbar.
oh, there we go. Yeah, prime candidate. Shooting for gold. There we go. Sir Warwick. And Wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
I'm a big fan of Wunderbar.
Mm.
Mind you, the jockey is a worry, but you know, it's a muddy race. He might actually put in an effort and ride this like normal jockeys ride. But you know, we'll have to wait and see. I do like Wunderbar. That's my main selection here.
You've gone a bit wide. You've left out Special K. You don't rate the Blue Battlers, Tone? Kevin Tully?
Look, I'm looking for a bit of value here. Look, I don't know. I think there's going to be a few roughies this weekend. I tend to think there could be a few roughies get up this week.
Okay.
But I'm really confident. I'm really, pretty confident in the 10 in this Wunderbar. I really do like it. That's my main tip.
Right.
Oh, Mark.
Me and Steve were on Nicanova last start. It was a big run, but you're on Alligator Blood as well. Is that right?
Yeah. They've cost me. It cost me the quaddy actually.
Really? You didn't have.
Oh,
No, I just had those two.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I got a little excited, but
It
thought I was
screamed. Was that the? No, it wasn't the Soxagon race, was it? No.
Yep.
It was.
No. Soxagon. Yeah, Soxagon.
Yeah, it just nosed it. It was on the inside, and Alligator came screaming down the outside and showed a bit of form for the first time in a couple of years.
Absolutely, I think he's back, and he is a sort of a Stradbroke type of horse. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
A run like that.
Steve, we've got Taz out of the quaddy in because he usually goes half the field. You got a lazy 6, mate, in this? Lazy 6.
But I've thrown a few darts here.
You have thrown some darts, which I love, Tone.
I'm
absolutely.
I'm playing into the hands of the barriers really, because a lot of the big hopes have drawn out, and if you do get posted in races,
look at Gypsy Goddess from 22.
Oh,
I know, it's scary.
Well,
I've tried to cover
really,
a few
when you-
going to be up
when
front.
you look at
And
Gypsy Goddess, that's an inside barrier in the UK.
Yeah, in a field of 37 and a standing start. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a little bit excited. I've obviously thrown 1, 2, 7, 12, 16, 17.
Yep.
I've thrown 17 in, it's 151. So it's
we love a Rosie horse here because Tone's first love of his life was named Rose, and she's in the group. So we love a Rosie horse, don't we?
Yes,
Put a line through it.
I hope she's on. Get on, Rosie.
Good on you, Rosie. Get in there, girl.
Yeah,
If anyone
so-
deserves
so-
151
Razor
minutes,
Razor,
you
get
can
on.
put that with him back in the day, I tell you.
Yeah, so a little bit of coverage there. I think Barb Raider it probably gets the run of the race. I think there's been fair bit of money early for it, but from 11, I'll get it across.
Mm.
Hey, it'll probably sit in the first 6, I reckon. 1 off, 2 or 3 pairs back. It's going to get the run of the race, and a little bit of value sprinkled around either side. Gin Martini goes forward, been in good form. So yeah, try to spread the wings, and hopefully we can nail one, maybe at odds.
Yeah, I see you got the 12, the Aravine. I love the Black 6. Freddie Preble doesn't travel really at all these days, but he's up there. So I like it.
Like a horse as well. So
yeah, and I don't know much about the trainer too, actually. Caroline Jennings.
Trains out of Flemington.
Yeah, I know she's got some boxes there, and she hasn't got a big team. So yeah, obviously she's keen.
No, she goes. No, she trains well. Got a good strike rate.
Yeah,
and the 16 Laville's a sneaky play if you're playing singles. Ex-Kiwi, got a long way back last start, covered ground, hit the line well. It's probably going to do no work and try and pinch inside runs, and could be strong late. So
I love the idea of the ex-Kiwi, because I know you probably had a bit of money on it when it was running over there. So obviously you've seen it run before, so we were a chance. I love the idea. I just love Taz being out of the quaddie for some reason, Tony. I know he's not feeling 100%, but old Flogger boy's probably there waiting to get his grand final tickets now. But it's nice to have someone who's got a bit of an idea about a quaddie.
Oh shit! I could be out, but no, I reckon we've got it covered. We got
it covered, Tone.
Perfect,
mate,
perfect,
mate. I'm going to just throw the 6 on for the first 4 in trifecta, because if they first 4 in trifecta, and if Rosie sneaks in anywhere, holy shit, we're money in the bank, Tone. Now, Pez's got the wanker, the big anchor. I'm not real good at this, but I've gone the Blue Butlers, Tone. I've gone ingratiating, which they reckon is the best bet of the day by sports bet. Elthrick is not on fire. And, of course, I've gone the Golan Pike in the last, put on the red light. This horse is really green, Tone, and it shits you to tears, because one week it'll look like it's interested and it wants to run, and then the next week it'll just throw its head about. It'll be like chewing on the bit, and it'll be, I don't want to run. But I hope with the professor on, first time Pike has ridden it, so I reckon he's got the hands, Tony. He's got the hand, the professor. So he'll be able to get it settled. And of course, it's got a bit of an ability, and it might be all right against. But I think the Blue Butlers have got this one, Rays.
Yeah, look, I think you got it pretty much covered. Ingratiating is obviously the class horse.
Oh, absolutely.
And had no luck last start. This sounds a little rare and unique. The 13 scares me a little bit, just that that sort of price, and
I'll tell you one thing, because Taz loves a Golan horse. Mardo reckons he gets inside mail about the Golans, and he's never tipped us a winner. But,
okay.
Bloody fuck, yeah. And it's always the fucking the roughie. It's always the second one that wins.
Yeah, no.
You sort of start asking a couple of questions, don't you? Like when there's 2 Golans in the race, and the one at double figures wins, and the other one runs not from where well. So
you better get some intel and let me know.
Yeah, we better get Taz on it. I think Taz has got some cousin who's got a bit of a, you must be standing over him a bit or something, because he gets a bit of mail. It's pretty good.
That's good.
But Mardo reckon he gets it from the horse's mouth. But holy shit, I wish one of them would win. But 2, 3, 14, 36 skins gets you back 10%, $18 in 5. Happy days. Now, talking about the football team, the Tigers, you reckon that Stephen should come across to the yellow and black army? Is that right? Why?
Now that he lives in the prestigious part of the state of Victoria, it might be best to come across to the yellow and black. But, I can see his heart's there with Carlton, because they'll soon be flag favourites this year. I think Mardo's turns in more trouble than a fat boy in a dodgeball game.
Right.
Actually, I think they've been playing half games, the Ducks, and mind you, the White Rabbits got them over the line last week, you know,
Right.
over us. Should have been a draw. Actually, we should have won. No, you know, Sydney, nah, great job. They came back. You should never
Mate,
lose.
yeah,
when you
you're up
go
by 43. You'd think you might be a chance to sneak home.
I think it was about 33, but yeah, we stuffed it up. We gave it away. But anyway, I'm putting my money on Carlton for the flag. So that's it.
Oh, no.
So that's it.
Hey, just give
My
it to
money's
me.
going on.
I'll invest it. I'll invest it for you. Just give it to me. If you're going to piss it up the wall or throw it away, me and Stephen have got a tip.
Mate,
Yeah.
we'll find something. We'll find
Find
something.
anything.
Big
No,
chance.
but the footy's on, and yeah, it's great to see that North Melbourne are in the news for all the right reasons. Obviously, we're a really professionally ran club, and I tell you what, we haven't been irrelevant the last. I was thinking we're becoming irrelevant, which is a really bad word in football. But I
Yeah.
tell you what, we haven't been irrelevant because we're fucking in the news every day about some shit thing that's happening. And supposedly Horn Francis, he got yelled at by Zeeble. He said, "Pull your head in, young man," because he was having a crack at the umpire for something. So no wonder he wants to stay. Like, supposedly the coach has given him a red raw up in Brisbane, and old Zeeble, the captain's telling him to pull his head in. Horn Francis told him to get fucked.
Yeah, he might be on the next plane to Port Adelaide. believe me.
Yeah, I reckon Fabian's already doing the deal. Yeah, I reckon Fabian's got the box already lined up at Footy Park. But anyway, North, we got the Suns this week. Tone, we're a chance to be beaten by 50.
Big.
Like, not 60. Usually we're a 10-goal loss at the moment. We might
What's
get
the line, what's the line on that game?
Oh, mate, I think it's 43.
Yeah, that's a fair. Yeah. Just
I reckon
allows
we're a
you to
chance.
play. Yeah.
We're a chance. But anyway, the footy, well done. All right, here we go. Now, Steve, this is when everybody used to tune in to put a line through it in the early days. Episode 100 coming up soon. And the analytics supported that everybody just went to the titanium and then got away. They didn't care about the quota. They didn't care about pairs. They just thought about the great man himself, Tone. Unfortunately, now everyone just watches Taz and then they get out. So, Tone, are you going to have another crack?
Here we go for the lay of the day. Get
The
your
lay of the
money on.
day. Put a line through it. Here we go.
the
Race
day.
1, number 4, Eagle Farm.
Gonna,
Youngblood.
gonna get away early. Up at the farm. Young blood. Absolute certainty. Race 1, number 4, Jimmy Byrne. Golan. What a combo. You'd only get a better combo at KFC than this.
Oh,
Honestly, this horse is ready to go.
is it a
$5.50.
$4.95 fill-up?
Absolutely. I'd go the bucket on this one. I'd go the bucket. Absolutely. Big show. Tough race. That wasn't a bad fourth last start on a heavy 8, just about swim around there, which was probably a good over in Razor's camp over there across the ditch in New Zealand. But the Gold Coast Cup over 2,400, wasn't it? Ran fourth. Wasn't a bad run.
Right.
So I think it's, the track isn't a problem. Soft 6, soft 5, whatever.
Right.
It's coming back a bit, right? Back to about coming back to 1,800
Yeah.
from like 24 and 22 and around that. It's
Right.
been freshened up. Hasn't had a run since the 7th of May, so I think it's ready to go.
I reckon it runs nearly every week.
Right? Yeah, it's not Flow Meter, my favourite.
No, don't be. We love flow. Man. Don't worry about that.
Mate,
But,
he's got the mouse wheel.
Youngblood, mate. Yeah, I reckon it's a bit like the Chalky Wheel. It's a bit like an Adelaide horse. It sort of runs every week. It's always a bit of a chance. Razor, are we keen on it?
What do you think, Razor? What do you reckon?
No, you're right. He pops up every week, I reckon. What are we looking at here?
I reckon he runs every week.
No, he ran the
Youngblood.
super last start. He's a progressive sort of horse. He's 29 starts, but still a 5-year-old and bred to stay.
Who's that?
Youngblood.
Oh, Youngblood. Yeah, he's tough.
He's tough. I think I might have to get on.
Oh, jeez. Right.
Oh,
Oh,
don't-
oh.
you're really doing yourself a disservice there, Razor.
Yeah, I've tied the anchor on, whether I jump or not.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Yeah. Actions are louder than words. Yeah, words. Right. There we go. Pairs, I found one. Belmont Race 8, number 1. What a great name, Tone. Rock'n'Nori.
Oh, that's almost Japanese, that.
Yeah, I
Well,
love the noddy. The
quality.
noddy means seaweed over here there, Rays. So Rock'n'Nori. Chrissy Parnham on fire. Probably, I reckon he's pound for pound the best jock in the world. Not in the world, in Australia, which probably means the world because J-Max absolutely killing him in the
It
world
is.
ratings in jockeys. I think J-Max about 50 points clear of everybody. But
Yeah, I seen that came out the other day, and yeah, he's got all the big boys covered, but
yeah.
he gets some good rides, doesn't he?
Yeah, but you got to go to Hong Kong, don't you? You got to go to the Magic Man or Zach,
Zach Burton.
the Magic Man Moreira. But anyway, Chrissy Bunny, Grant Williams, I love as a trainer. Of course, the good news is, Tone, the reason why we're getting $4, this horse is the best horse in the race, but there's another horse in the race, and it's one of those pink and white cross horses, Tone. It's called Devoted, and that's the favourite, which is a false favourite because it's drawn out 9. We're in 3. Our last run was absolutely incredible. We got there by a nose, Tone. We just got there on the line.
Oh,
And it's stepping up to 1,400. It's going to relish the extra 2. Drawn to win. Parnham's going to release the handbrake at the right time. And we're going to be eased down and win by half a length over Devoted. And everyone's going to be like, why did I back that pink and white horse and not Rock'n'Nori? I sold the dream,
Absolutely.
didn't I, Steve? I sold it.
Mate, you've had me. I was just going through its form. I remember it when it won first up, and yeah,
Yeah,
12 to
it's
14.
good horse. It's really good horse. Like as you can see,
stretched out
Um,
to 2,200.
2 starts
gotta-
back, it came 5th, but it was found to be shin sore. It got galloped on a little bit, and it felt it a little bit in the shin. So they scanned it, they got it right. It come back and won by a nose with a huge run down the outside. So I reckon it's drawn in 3. The favourite's drawn out in 9. He has to go around horses. He has to go battle through them. Rock'n'Nori, we're going to get the beautiful set from Parnham and just ease out on the bend and just release it and see you later.
We could be in for a big day.
Yeah, that's right. If you follow us in, we've got 340 into 550 into $4. Gets us an easy 75 to 1, a little treble. No doubt about that. And Razor, I just want to say once again, Stephen, absolute pleasure to have you, mate. Thank you so much.
No,
yeah,
I
thanks for
appreciate
coming
it.
in, Razor, and
Yeah,
helping us out.
yeah, thank you. Appreciate you asking me, and pleasure to be here. So hopefully we can find a few winners for all the fans out there
Yeah.
and turn a profit.
97, episode 100, as I said, Tone, we're going to try to get everyone back here, even the Magic
Yes.
Man himself, Marto, the ticket conductor, the worldwide, Mr. Worldwide. So Marto's going to be back, hopefully. We're going to have Razor, Stephen, Stephen Harney. We're going to have, hopefully, Barney's going to jump in.
Yes, he's running around tomorrow too in a Barney's Law. I think it's
Barney's
running
Law
around.
is running around. You're
Isn't
right, right. I think
Running
Taz is
around
all
tomorrow.
over, but
Which,
of course, Taz will be back. Of course. There's no problems in there. Taz, he no cousins are chasing us for money. We've paid up our dues, Tone, haven't we?
yes.
Did we pay our dues to the cousins? Did we get some yen thrown over there? They're not coming over here looking for us, are they?
No,
Oh, good.
no.
Shit.
Please look for it. But we're going to get it all tomorrow. Race 6. I've got an Omen first 4 trifecta. Exactly whatever you want. And you've got to agree with this.
Where?
Where this will be at Eagle Farm.
Oh,
Race 6.
Oh.
We've got to go Japanese. Number 2, Kiku. Number 3, Atishu.
Oh.
Number 5, Yamazaki. Throw in the
Oh.
4, a bit of Frog. Bell Plus here. And don't forget Taz. Number 1, Nudge. What a chocolate. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get it all.
that was random.
Race 6, Eagle
Yeah,
Farm.
well-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Balls
Okay,
deep at
there we
11.
go. Balls deep at 11.
on 'em,
Thanks,
Colin.
mate. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Steve, what are you up to, mate? You heading out to the Sporting Globe? What's going on?
Look, I might frequent that place often, so I might sneak down, have a little happy hour beer, and sneak back and watch the footy tonight.
Oh,
Beautiful.
yes. Go. Yeah, that's right. So can't wait for the Thursday night games to start back. Thanks, Tone. Thanks, Razor. You the best.
Yep.
Appreciate
Have a
it.
great one, boys. Yeah,
Love you,
thanks,
mate.
Razor.
Thank you.
Boys.
You're a lot better looking than Taz.
I'll take it.
So gorgeous. Get on having
You're
that.
gorgeous.
Hi.
Perfect.
See you later.